comfortable position and just let your body relax down. Feel free to rock forward and back on the heels, just allowing the body to settle and relax down on the ground. And we'll bend the knees, bringing one foot to the mat and then the other parallel, hip distance apart. Reach the arms towards the ceiling. Feel your tailbone heavy, feel the shoulder blades heavy onto the ground. Feel the front of the body connected as you take the arms overhead, back to the ceiling, down to the floor. A couple more times, just forward and back, moving in that plane. One more. And we'll let the arms rest down at the sides. As the arms are down, try not to let the shoulders lift, but let the shoulders fall open. Small movement with the pelvis now. We're going to tuck and tilt. So your pubic bone lifts towards you and then it tilts away. Low back is down, low back is up. Small, subtle movement. Arms can stay down, shoulders are opening. Just loosening up the low back and the hips. And then bring the knees in towards you, low rock side to side. We'll start right away with our abdominal series. Curling to the tips of the shoulder blades. Keep your right knee in, extend that left leg long, and switch, and switch, and switch. We'll do 3, 2, 1. Right away, both knees in, arms and legs out. Exhale, come in. Inhale, exhale. If you have the space and you want to, arms can circle down. 2 more. Last one. And stretch both legs up. Hold on to the back of the right, lower the left. Take a moment, get a stretch in the back of the leg. You can always rest the head if you need to. Switch legs. And then we'll go a little faster, but not too much. And switch. And switch. 3 more sets. 2. 1. Keep both legs long towards the ceiling, hands behind the head. Lower about halfway, 3/4 of the way. Exhale to lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale to lift. 3 more. Tailbone is down, 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 especially when those legs lift. 2 more. Last one. Keep the hands behind the head, bend the knees to tabletop. Rotate right, extend the left leg long, and switch, and switch, and switch. We'll do 3, and 2, and 1. Bring both knees in, rest the head, or rest the legs, rest the abs. Take those feet back down to the mat. Check in parallel, shoulders, hips, knees, nice and aligned as much as you can. Come back to that tuck and that tilt of the pelvis. And then momentarily we will exaggerate that tuck to lift into a bridge. Arms are down, shoulders are open, feet are equally pressing down. Tuck the pelvis and lift the hips. Peel the spine up off the mat. Take a little peek, make sure that alignment is good, or just see how it is right now. And then roll down the center of the spine. Keep your head centered as you lift into the bridge. Right leg and left leg, are they working equally? Are they different? Just checking in. And lifting back up. Rolling down. 2 more just like that. Tucking the pelvis, peeling the spine up. Lengthening the spine down. 1 more. Feel your knees are reaching away from you. And as you lower the back of the body, keep feeling like the knees are reaching away, away, away. But turn your head side to side. And then bring both knees in once more. Extend the left leg long onto the mat. Keep that right knee in. Brief little twist stretch. Let that right leg cross the midline. Turn your head to the right. And then coming back center, switch sides. Right leg long, left knee in. Pressing that left leg over, extending that left arm and turning your head to the left. may look the opposite on screen, so don't worry, right, left. And then coming back to the center, bring both knees in. Take that left leg long. We're going to do single leg circles. Extend that right leg towards the ceiling. Does not have to be all the way straight. You can have a little bit of a bend. And then keep your hips still. We want to allow the thigh bone to rotate within the hip, allowing that natural rotation of the leg. Curl the head and the shoulders up and reach the arms long. Take your right leg out. Lower. Circle up. And back center. Down. Circle. And up. 3 more. Make sure neither hip is moving. That left leg is long and anchored. 1 more. And reverse. Circling in, down, open to the side, and lift. 3 more. 2. Last one. Bend the knee, lower the head. Switch sides. Take your right leg onto the floor. Take that left leg long. Make sure those hips are even. Small bend in that left leg if you need to. And then reaching the arms long, curling the head and the shoulders up. We'll circle this left leg out, down, in, and up. 4 more. Feel your leg get longer each time. 2 more. Last one. Pause at the top, and then reverse, circling in, down. Control that open to the side. 2 more. Right hip is down, right side of the rib cage is down. And then bend that knee in, rest the head down, bring that right knee in as well. Hold on to the backs of the thighs. Small, rocking forward and back, don't come all the way up yet. Don't hit your head, just rolling along the lower and the middle part of the spine. Do 1 or 2 more if they feel good. And then you'll come all the way up. Take your legs long in front of you. They'll be hip distance apart, flexing those feet, some softness in those knees. Reach the arms long. Make sure you've got space behind you. Tuck the pelvis round through the spine. Rolling down onto the mat, taking the arms with you. Arms back to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Come back up and sit. Again, rounding through the spine, tucking the pelvis. Your mat might come with you like mine. Arms to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Sitting tall. 1 more. If you need to hold on to the legs at any point, hold on to the legs to help guide you down or up. Use that exhale also. Pull and a push if you need. And then sit tall. Take a stretch forward, reach for the toes, the ankles, the shins. And let the spine round or be flat. Keep your body forward for a moment. Take the right hand to the left foot. Unfold the left arm towards the back. Lift that left leg off if you can. You can be holding on wherever. You can also leave that foot down. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a tiny bit further. 1 more inhale. Exhale, left arm up and over. Bring the body back center and switch sides. Left hand to the right, shin, ankle, foot. Twist the body to the right. Lift the foot and leg if you would like. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. 1 more inhale. Exhale, bring that arm up. Back, center. And then sit tall. Scoot yourself forward. Hold on to the legs. Let's start sitting nice and tall. Let's start in a position. We're going to roll back to the shoulder blades, and we're going to sit tall, rounding the spine, never hitting your head. So you'll round back, round up, and sit tall. Just 2 more. Round back, round up. Sit tall. 1 more. Good. And then take the feet down. Take yourself all the way down. Let's do our hundreds here. You can keep your knees bent, feet down, tabletop, long. You can do any combination of the three, up to you. Inhale, exhale as long as you can. And I'll keep count in groups of 10. So reach the arms long, curl the head and the shoulders up, take the legs where you want them. Strong but small, pump of the arms, breathing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest everything down. One more thing for now on our backs. I'm going to do leg circles again, but with both legs this time. So stretch both legs long towards the ceiling. Feel that core nice and engaged. Rotate, turn out the legs, heels together, toes apart. Open the legs as wide as you still have control or space. So lower down, bring the legs together and lift. Open, circle down and lift. Feel free to curl the head and the shoulders off so that you can see where the heels are connecting. Are they meeting along that midline? Are they more to the right, more to the left? I'm going to try to be as symmetrical as we can. Pause at the top and reverse. Lower, open, circle up, together. If you have an obstacle on one side that is limiting your space, just make sure you're even on both legs. And if it's smaller than you would like to be, that's okay. One more. Good, and then rest down. Alright, I lied. We're going to do one more thing for our lower abdominals in this position. Taking both legs to tabletop. Flexing the feet. Reach the arms long, curl the head and the shoulders up. Take your right heel down towards the ground. Lift right back up. And then left. And left. Again, right. Left. 3 more sets. 2 more. 1 more. We're going to go right into the second version of this one. The legs all the way together, about halfway, and then lift. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. 2. Last one. Good, and then rest everything down. Hold on to those legs. Come on up. Switch yourself around so you're on your hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. If you need a little extra cushioning under your hands, feel free to roll up your mat. Palms of the hands can be on top of the mat, fingertips down. Whatever you need. Alright, in this hands and knees position, round through the spine. Tuck the pelvis, flat back, arch, tilt the pelvis. Just like we did before at the start, but we're including the entire back and the entire spine. One or two more each direction. From here, make sure you've got some space behind you. You're going to extend that right leg long behind, and then lift that right leg off without letting the hip lift. If that all feels good, find your balance, feel cross-body connection, and take your left arm long in front of you, feeling like the back of your body is touching the ceiling. From here, round the spine, bend the elbow to the knee in the center, and then straighten back out, flat and parallel. Just 2 more. 1 more. And then take that arm and leg down. Recenter if you need to. And then extend the left leg. Lift the leg without lifting the hip. Everything parallel as you start. Reach that right arm long. Back of the neck is long. And then when you're ready, round the spine. Bend elbow to knee. Stretching. Elbow to knee. Stretching long. One more. And then back down, feet together, knees apart. Take a brief child's pose stretch. Come on out of that child's pose. Bring the legs back parallel. Tuck the toes under. Press down in the hands. Lift into a downward facing dog. You can pedal the heels right away. Bend one knee and then the other. Then you stretch in the backs of the legs. Whatever speed you're going at, continue for 3 and 2 and 1. And then both heels reaching down. Walk your feet back about half a footstep or so. Bring your torso forward between the arms into a plank position. Stay here in this plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right away, we're going to go into a side plank. You can be on your hand or on your forearm. You're going to come to the right side to start. Bring the right hand to the center of the mat. Turn onto the outside edge of the right foot. Extend that left arm up towards the sky, which I promise I'm doing. You can't see. If you want to add on to this, take the left arm overhead, lift the hips, curve the body, come back flat. 2 more. Lift the hips, curve the body, back flat. 1 more. And then bring your left hand back to the mat, come back to the center. Stay here if you can. We're going to do the other side. You'll take the left hand to the center, turn onto the outside edge of the left foot. Hips are stacked. And then if you can, reaching that right arm. And then if you want, lift the hips, right arm overhead, curve the body. And down. 2 more. 1 more. And then right hand back. Lift back into a downward dog. Lift those hips, walk the feet in or the hands in. Pedal the feet. Let the low back relax. Spreading the fingers wide. Making sure that the legs are parallel, hip distance. You're going to bend the knees as if you're going to bring them down to the mat. Don't let them touch. Stay there. 3 and 2 and 1. Stretch. Back. 3, 2, 1. Knees bend down. Hover. 3, 2, 1. Stretch back long. 3, 2, 1. 3 more sets. Knees bend. Hover. 3, 2, 1. Stretch back long. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Knees bend. Hover. 3, 2, 1. Stretch back. 3, 2, 1. Last set. Knees bend. 3, 2, 1. Stretch back. 3, 2, 1. Pedal the heels. And then bend the knees all the way down. Come onto forearms and elbows. Come all the way down onto your stomach. Tops of the feet are touching down. Try not to have the toes tucked under. Pressing down in the arms to lift the chest, keeping that core lifted and engaged. Legs are parallel behind you as best as they can be and as best as you can see them. Do a double kick with the right, stretch long, and then double kick with the left and stretch long. So working the back of the body. Abs are still activated so that we're not just like plopped down on the mat. So even though we're not directly working the core, we still want to have it engaged to help keep the rest of the body active and aligned. 1 more each side. Going into our double leg kick. Legs all the way together, hands stacked one on top of the other, elbows bend, let them fall open towards the floor. Turn your head to the left to start be on the right side of your face. Legs will kick 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Feet touch down. Arms lift. Shoulders open and rotate. And turning your head the other way. Kick 3, 2, 1. Legs down. Arms reach. One more time each side. Make sure those legs are as close together as they can be. And if there needs to be space between the knees or the ankles, go ahead and let that space be equal between the knees and the ankles. Stay lifted. Extend the arms. Feet are touching down for a moment. Bring your arms towards the front in whatever way you can. Wide V. Lift the legs. Kick the legs like you're swimming. Palms face the floor. Add the arms in opposition. Continue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Down. Rock those hips side to side if that feels good, or you can take a child's pose stretch. When you're ready, come back to your stomachs if you are not. Bend the elbows, have the hands on the floor near your shoulders. Lift the head, lift the chest, press down in the hands to lift a little further. Abs are lifting and engaging so the low back doesn't pinch, and then lower back down the front of the body. Again, lifting head, lifting chest, lifting ribcage. Lengthening back. Down 2 or 3 more, nice and easy, arching the spine. 1 or 2 more. Last one. And then lowering down. You can rock those hips again. You can take a child's pose too. All right, from here we do brief side leg. Start on the right side of your body. Lying all the way down, we'll have the legs long. You can have this right arm supporting the head. You can have it down, up to you. Legs are long, more underneath you if you want more of a challenge, more towards the front if you are feeling more stability. Hips are gonna stay where they are. Let's start by turning out both legs. Keep those abs activated so that you could lift that torso off if you wanted to. Bend this top knee. Slide the heel up the leg, slide it back down. Don't let this hip lift. One more. We're gonna add on, sliding up. Keep your thigh where it is. Point the foot, extend long. Flex the foot, carry the leg down. 2 more, sliding, extending, coming down. 1 more. Take out the bend, point that foot, kick the leg up, flex, come down. Don't let the space here between the rib cage and the hip get shorter. If anything, it gets longer, and then you keep that length. 1 more. Good. Bend that knee again, bring the foot down, bring the bottom leg parallel. Grab onto that ankle, pull the leg closer if you want, but don't let the hip and butt lift. Keep that hip reaching away. Flex that bottom foot. Double, lift, single, press down. Lift, and lower. Are your abs engaged? 2 more. 1 more. Good, point that foot. 5 circles. Nice and easy. 1 direction. 2 more. And then reversing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg lifted. Extend top leg over bottom leg. Lift the legs. Lengthen and lower. Lift. Lengthen and lower. 1 more lift. Lengthen and lower. And then beat those heels together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Rest. Let's do the other side. Set yourself up on the left side of the body. Legs are long. Left hand can be supporting the head if you need it. Feet where you want them. Hips stacked. Abs engaged. Ribs soft. Rotate, turn out the legs and the feet. Hip stays where it is. Heel slides up. And lengthen down. 2 more like that. 1 more. Adding on. Heel slides up. Thigh stays. Leg lengthens. Flex. Come down. Slide. Extend. Flex. 1 more. Take out the bend, point the foot, kick that leg up, flex, come down. Don't let that hip move up. Point to kick, flex to come down. Let's do 2 more. Good, bend that knee, parallel that bottom leg, bring that foot in, keep that hip reaching all the way. Flex that bottom foot, double, lift, lift, press down, lift, lift. And lower. 2 more. 1 more. Point that foot. Circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reversing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg long and hovering. Take that top leg over the bottom leg. Lift the legs and lower. Lift the legs without rolling on the hip. So maybe you lift them 1 inch, half an inch, 2 inches, wherever you're at today. 1 more. Keep the legs reaching long. Get those heels together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Turn onto your backs. Brief side leg today. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Bring the legs towards you. Hold on to that left leg at the shin or at the thigh. Gently pull the legs towards you. We have tailbone reach down the opposite way. You can rotate the left ankle here if you want. You can crack your toes if you want. No rush. When you're ready, uncross and switch sides, but feel free to hang out there a moment longer if you need it. Flexing the left foot, rotating the right ankle. And then uncrossing. Holding onto legs with that same gentle rock forward and back we did at the start. Just nice and easy. Massaging along the spine. 1 or 2 more. And then when you're ready, you can come all the way up to sit tall. Little side stretch, a little rotation. You can face whichever direction you want to face. So legs can be crossed. If you are able to and you want an additional hip stretch, you can stack 1 ankle over the opposite knee, making sure those feet are flexed. But if that's not good for you, if you're not feeling it, cross-legged is fine. We'll switch the cross and do everything again. So take left hand down, right arm up and over it. You can walk that hand away. You can come to the elbow. Make sure that the body is nice and flat. We will get a little rotation, but for this first one, nice simple side stretch. Come on up. Take the right hand down, left arm up and over. Walking that hand away. And then come on up. Walk your hands forward. Feel your butt reaching back. Even here while we're stretching, have a little lift in the core. And then gently walk the hands back. Switch the cross of your legs. We're going to add a little bit of rotation. We'll start the opposite way with our side stretch. So you take your right hand down, left arm up and over. Hang out here for a moment. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed and down. And then rotate the upper body towards the floor. You can reach that left arm long. Unrotate, face the side, and a small opening towards the ceiling. Back to the side. Come back up. other side. Left arm down, right arm up and over. Feel that right hip reaching towards the floor, through the floor. And then rotate the upper body. Try to keep the hips where they are. Stretch that right arm long. Unrotate. Open towards the sky. Unrotate nice and flat. Come back up. And then walk the hands forward gently. And then walking the hands back. Good. Uncross the legs. We're going to finish up with some teasers. So be about in the center or so of your mat. Grab onto the backs of the thighs. Lift the legs to a tabletop position. Find your balance. Point the feet, flex the feet. Up to you. Let go when you're ready. Teaser 1. Keep the legs where they are. Lower the body with control. Bring the arms with you. Arms to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Let the breath help. 1 more. Hold on if you need to. Teaser 2. Legs will lower and lift. They can be straight or bent or in between. 1 more. Good. Pause. And we'll do teaser 3. Upper and lower body go down. Everything comes back up to 3. When you're ready. The legs can be straight or bent or a combination. Everything down. Exhale. The less time you spend down, the easier it is to come back up. 1 more. Good. Take the feet down. Let the knees open. Stretch over the legs. Round through the spine. If this is not comfortable for the legs, feel free to cross. But if this is good for the hips, keep the legs there. Keep your spine rounded. Rock back in your pelvis. Rock forward. Flatten out the spine to a flat back. Sit tall. Round back. Round forward. Flat back. Sit tall. 1 more round. Forward. Flat. And tall little arch. In reverse. Flat back down. Round back. Round forward. Flat. And tall. I lied. It's half reverse and then half repeat. Flat back down. Round. Stay rounded. Go back forward. Flat back. Sit tall, little arch. 1 more. Flat forward. Round back. Round forward. Flatten. Sit tall, little lift. And bring the legs together. Let's do 1 more little stretch. Come all the way down onto the backs. Let both knees fall to the left. Extend your right arm long and turn your head to the right. Long inhale, long exhale. Bring your knees back up. Let your knees fall to the right. Turn your head to the left. Extend that left arm. And then coming back to the center. Let's finish up with a few more abdominal things. So we're going to keep the knees bent, feet down. Take the hands behind the head. Let the elbows open to the floor. Keep that opening feel in the collarbone and the shoulders. Curl to the tips of the shoulder blades, right back down. Curl up, right back down. 3 more. And then we'll change the legs. Keep the upper body going. Take the right leg to tabletop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs straight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tabletop flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay tabletop point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs. Rotate to the left. Extend the right arm. Rotate right. Extend the left. And switch. And switch. The hips down. The hips and the legs stay right where they are. Ribcage up and rotating. Feeling how nice and strong you are in the center. Working the sides of the body. 3, 2, 1. Last thing, feet down, curl up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Bring your knees in. Nice work. Hold on to the backs of the legs to wrap yourself up. Cross one leg over the other. Make your way onto your feet. Let your body hang forward, bending the knees. Shake the head out. If the arms be heavy, you can stretch the legs. You can stretch one. You can stick your hip out. And then find a moment where both legs are stretching long. Hands are wherever you need them to be. Small bend in the knees. Take your time. Round through the spine. All the way up. Head is the very last thing to come up. Once you're up there, roll the shoulders up and down. Relax your hands behind your back. Put the legs on. Reach the arms down. Release the hands. Standing nice and tall. Take an inhale. Feel nice and tall in the body. Take an exhale. Feel nice and strong in the center. You should still be standing. Don't follow me. Inhale. Feeling the crown of the head reaching long towards the sky. Feeling the feet anchored down. Feeling the backs of the legs long. Feeling the hips open. Exhaling. Feeling everything connected and working together. Take another inhale. Feel light. Feel spacious. Take an exhale. Feel strong and connected. Take one more inhale. And another exhale. You're all set. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a great class experience. And I'll see you next time.